Hey everyone, it's Epic I90 here, or the wonderful Epic I90 for those who get that reference. This is pretty much the return of 4 modes, and this is a pretty exciting day for me because it provides a lot of memories. Because now I don't really do 4 modes that I do it relatively often, and I'm thinking about starting some series later on to do for 4 modes, but it's just been a while since I've done 4 modes, and it's like, well, great, now I can start off with this again, this time in step and roll, now that I've gone through the whole main game. Go check those videos out. See what the main game had to offer. It wasn't really a whole lot, but neither does the minigames. I mean, this game is slightly different. It does not offer as much in terms of quantity, but now one thing I do see, you guys might see here, is there's Gangan. You know, I don't use Gangan, but you cannot. There's no Ganyan or Doctor in this game, so you just have those 4, and pretty much that's the order I use in this game. It differs, and there's only 21 minigames, less than before. I pretty much mentioned that before, and also there's no continuous play mode, which means the game does not keep track of points for you. I will do that, so don't worry about that. We're going to get started here and do the balloon race, and this is pretty much a simple 4 mode, in my opinion. Just basically, you just got to shake your remote to get to the goal, hold it horizontally with both hands, and basically you need to pump it up and down, and you inflate the thing. Hold it. It says hold it sideways, but I mean, in all reality, you do not have to hold it sideways. You can just hold it up and down, and it would work. Now, what I have noticed is I've had problems with players 3 and 4 whenever I hold them all like just normally and shake it. With players 1 and 2, it's okay, but I find problems with players 3 and 4 for some odd reason. So what I do is I actually hold players 1 and 2 normal, and I just have 3 and 4 holding it sideways. So one hand is holding the remotes vertically, the other one horizontally, and I find that to work, because before I was just doing that with all vertically or all horizontally, and they all weren't exactly responding, and I'm just like, what is going on here? But now I'm like, oh, well, it's rather simple. It's just, but either way, this balloon race is obviously really long. Time lapse here, and I and Mimi Mimi and Gangan are taking off. Mimi's got some goal. So the Gangan looks like I and Baby are just out of steam. They were doing pretty good early on, but now they're out of it. And I think they might have gotten hit with a few birds, but either way, it was Mimi and Gangan, I and then Baby coming in there last. So that was a pretty simple minigame, and these do get really. Some are very interesting in this game. So as you can see there, Mimi won, and they're actually standing on legit trophies this time, not flowers that could easily break on the stems. But either way, now we're gonna need the nunchuk for some of them, and when you say nunchuk and 4 emotes, that's like just total chaos, as you guys may remember, as some of you may remember from my last, or when I did it in Banana Blitz, because a person only has 2 hands, and it's one thing to do it when you have 4 remotes, because you can just do 2 in each hand. But when you have nunchucks, that adds a whole another element to it. Essentially, now it's 8 controllers to control with your body, and you can't. It's hard to fit 8 controllers in 2 hands. Although I do it. So pretty much what we're doing here is, Alright, so we're going to do Battle Pinball, and this is actually I find this a very interesting minigame for sure. Basically, it's just a pinball, and you hold it like that, like as shown there, and you pretty much flip it as if you're working the flippers on each side. Each person has some. You have 4-player pinball, you can alter people, you get points. I don't really know how the points work, but there's bananas, double points you can get, blockers, and extra balls, and whatnot. So this is actually a very, very interesting minigame, to say the least. Now, because of this, what I do, and this might seem kind of weird, this might seem very weird actually, is I actually hold the remotes in my hands, and they're like, "What do you do with nunchucks?" Well, I actually control them with my feet. Just kind of get something going here, so it's not just always the other flipper going. You get the other side going too, and then now you'll pretty much just get this going here, and then you just. God, this is very interesting, and I'm just like, as I'm doing this, I'm watching. So as I move the nunchucks with my feet, I am kind of doing this with my hands, and it's like, whoa, what is going on here? And pretty much you lose 1,000 points if you go into your can't talk. If you go into someone else's like hole, I guess, like you see the colors there. If you go into someone else's thing, you lose 500. If you go into your own, you lose 1,000. And based on the points, you bounce off and you can get some points. And you can get negative points in the game, by the way. Yeah, it's very interesting. So, we're just gonna watch how this works here, and something just comes disconnected. Stop getting disconnected. Whoa. So, I can't really tell who's who, really. It's hard to see. But, either way, they're having lots of fun here. They're having a blast here. I think that was that Mimi? Or Mimi's player 3, yeah. She just got double points. So, she'll get a lot of points, and I think it doubles if you get knocked out too. No, apparently doesn't. Either that or she just ran out of it already. But people are just getting points, and there's extra balls now on the field. This is just intense, and this is crazy. I'd love to do this, although you'd probably get really motion sick doing this. And holy crap, look at the points that Gangan has. Wow. Just a lot of points just going in here. Ooh, Mimi just got 10,000. Wow. Wowie, wowie. So this is actually very interesting with 4 modes. It's really interesting to watch. And it can be very entertaining too. 3, 2, 1, and we're done. Ooh, that was interesting. And as you can see, Gangan was just the pinball master. And Baby not so much, you know, but he's new to this kind of stuff, so. The monkey ball version of Vegas. Very, very interesting, and that's actually obviously a new one that wasn't in. There wasn't really, I don't think there was really a pinball one in Banana Blitz, if I can remember. Yeah. So, this might actually be a somewhat shorter episode, just because I do not have as much time, should I say. Bit of on a time crunch here, just in things going on right now, but either way, Firefighter. Now, this one is also very interesting. So, pretty much, you hold that like that, and you use the Wiimote to aim like where you're gonna shoot the water, and you actually use the nunchuck to shake the water. And this is very interesting with 4 remotes. And this is one of those instances where I actually hold all nunchucks in one hand and all remotes in the other hand. And how I do that is I just stack the remotes, so I put 2 in, one row and then 2 on top. The only thing is that sometimes it'll pause a lot because it's over the plus button, which pauses the game. So in that instance, sometimes I just have to work with it here. But it's like, whoa, they're firefighters. Ooh, 911 was called. They're on the scene, and yeah, they're gonna be trying to douse this house. Who knows that a pair of monkeys are gonna fix your firehouse for you. And look at that. Look whose house it is. It's freaking Jam's house. Like, nobody likes Jam. So, I mean, I don't know why they're here. They're probably just doing it just to get paid, because, I mean, they probably really don't even like him at all. And they're like, oh my god, fire. Oh my god, run away. Really? Like, just one note to Jam. Like, if that's gonna happen, like, actually, like, leave. Like, don't actually, like, keep running around a house that's burning. Like, just go away. Don't stick around a house that's gonna burn. Don't stick around your house that's gonna burn. It's like, oh my god, my house is burning. Oh no, it's burning. Yeah, okay, we get it. Yeah, see, like, can you see we're trying to actually do something about it? So, just, try to fix it, Ugh. And this can be a little hard sometimes to get all 4 pointers on the screen, as well as trying to get your nunchuck to keep aiming properly. So in this instance, I just try to make sure each one gets a turn, Gangan wins again. He's the ultimate master at this, I guess. He is pretty good at four motes, even though he was not in the Banana Blitz. Or I didn't use Banana Blitz. So as you can see, there it is. They're all dressed up as firefighters, or and they're doing good here. And baby's crying because douse the house. But the funny thing is, the house is not really. It's just gonna. The fire's gonna keep going. It's gonna rage on. And I think this is gonna be the last minigame I do, because I am talking a whole lot and I'm just like rambling on. But fruit basket. Now this is a familiar one, isn't it? Yes, this is one of the return minigames from Banana Blitz, and it's pretty straightforward. You're sorting the fruit into the baskets, because you have nothing better to do. But and here we go. We got jam again, and basic stuff. I mean, you sometimes find a level of pleasure, or I do, when you see return minigames, especially in like stuff like this. I find it kind of entertaining, or just kind of pleasuring. Either way, whoa, baby, screwed up there on the first one. So this is pretty straightforward. Ooh. Ooh. So now they start coming down, and what really tinkles with my mind is the fact that not the same fruit is falling down. It starts not the same fruit starts to not fall for everyone. So it's yellow for the top two, and then it's like red for the other two. Well, that really screws up with your mind sometimes. Oh, whoa. Ooh, okay. So the one time I actually got it right and actually sent it in opposite directions. Oh, look at that, skill. Opposite directions. Ooh, look at that. Alright, so now they're going to the right. Front, whoa. See, now it's just like, whoa, they're not the same fruit. And look at that, time's up before I even knew it. And Mimi won that, followed by Gangan, and then I and Baby tied for last place. And as you can see, this is basically, these are your results here. And, they're on, did I say this already? They're on trophies. They're not on freaking flower stems that'll break easily. I'm not even sure if I said that before already, but either way, that was interesting. Fruit basket, classic one. So that was pretty much episode 1 of my return of 4 emotes. It wasn't, it's a short video, but each video is probably going to consist of this much, maybe, probably 4 or 5 mini games. Not a whole lot. But hope you guys really enjoyed it. Hope you guys like the HD. And I will see you in the next video.